Or what should you consider when choosing a life partner? What do you think? Send your WhatsApp message on 0544321019. And we are also live on Facebook at ZFMGH. You can also put your comments there. And I have my lovely guest in the studio. Nigerian film producer, director, actor, president, and founder of Nollywood Ghana chapter. And you know, the thing is, he has produced award-winning films, and I'm talking about The King with No Culture, Indian Money, Uncrushable, Ogbozo, Malibu Kingdom, and the list goes on and on. And you know the interesting thing, all these movies are featured in them, and I'm still featuring. And so God bless him even before I mention his name. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all that opportunity. And I wish I could stand right behind this console and say, I salute. Destiny Austin Oman, good morning to you. Welcome to Z101.9 FM.
Good morning, beautiful Nanaya Jared.
Hey Wakachi. Okay, but your Mautisu Kakrana, your TV. So let me clap for you for your tree, right? Now send your country India, send a tree and a country. To see an ebe country. If I show I say metal so I'm sorry, pa. What I say? Why are you?
Please now, leave. I was just joking.
What did they talk now?
I don't mean I'm more. I say make I play small.
No, you the speak tree right now for radio talk.
You know, there's a guy I saw on Facebook. He said he came to Ghana to learn tree. So they told him something to tell policeman. So now he's going to insult policeman, and he's been handcuffed inside his head, begging that he won't learn again.
Seriously?
So I have to be careful the kind of tree I speak here, so that I can live in peace.
You will consult the gods before you speak the tree. How are you doing, Destiny?
I'm fine.
Okay, so let me just let you know we are also waiting for actress Gloria Safo. She's on her way here. Okay. The conversation is going to start. It's a very important conversation. But before then, I can't bring a big fish in the industry in Ghana, Nigeria, without asking you what your thoughts are of the industry in general, the filmmaking industry. What are your thoughts on it in general?
I thought we agreed we are coming to talk about
We will talk
Valentine.
about it. It is not a trap. You always say it's a trap. What are your thoughts on our industry today? Let's talk about the Ghana movie industry, because you've been in Ghana for a very long time.
Yes.
Exactly. Tell me your thoughts briefly.
Yes, with the industry, you know, I'm a believer of this industry. Yes, I believe in this industry. You know, we've known for a while, more than a decade now, I and you. And you know, I see a road where people think that's the end of the road. That's the kind of person I am. And 2-3 years ago, I've been saying it, I said, there's going to be a revolution in this industry and things are going to get better. Now, I want to tell you that this industry as it is right now, it was indecisions that got us where we are. Indecisions? Yes, there's nothing wrong with Ghana film industry. There's nothing wrong with it. But it is what you have that you can sell. You can't sell what you don't have. Now, the Ghana film industry and Nigerian film industry is different. Nigerian film industry has the population to sell. They have the story to sell. They have a supporting environment. Ghana film industry has the peace. They have the location. They have the environment too. So there's no competition. Why Nigeria is saying, okay, we have the market, we have all of this. Now, if you have market, there must be a place where the farm is. So everybody cannot own a market. Some own the farm and some own the market. If Nigeria is saying we own the market, yes, they own the market. There's nothing you can do about it. You can't be dragging the market to them. Why not be the farm where the product is coming from? Whereby the market people will be coming inside the bush looking for the product. You know, so I think with the new system we have now with my sister, I really believe in my sister. Help me mention the name again.
Honorable Abla Jifa Gumashi.
Honorable Abla Jifa Gumashi.
Yes.
You know, I believe in her. The reason is she's an industry person. She's not just someone they brought from somewhere and say, come and head this industry. She's been here. I've heard her talk about some of the challenges we face in this industry. What it means is that she knows it. She knows what we are going through. And I believe with her leadership and all of that, things are going to get well. Let me say this, Nanaya, on radio. Filmmakers should be ready. They are going to search for them like oil from now to 2026. And you'll be shocked about how things are going to change in this industry.
I say amen to that. And
Yes.
so I wish we are not talking about film right now, but thank you so much for this. And it sounds like a prophecy to me. And so that's it. What? Now let's soften up and move into love. Love. You are going to look for a life partner. What are some of the things we have to look for? And because it's quite broad, I will bring the major issues one by one, the factors.
Okay.
Physical appearance. Does it matter? I'm talking about when you're not good, not just a girlfriend, somebody you're going to live with forever.
Yes, now it matters. You know, the thing is, there's a proverb that says, the eyes first eat the food before the mouth. The eyes first eat the food before the mouth. Yes. So sometimes you look at food, it may not be nice, but looking at it, you say, oh, this food, it looks nice. But when you taste it, it's nothing. But your eyes have eaten it and satisfied even before the mouth tasted it. So I think, in my own understanding, or what I believe in, you should marry someone that can always turn you on as a man.
Hey.
Yes. You should marry someone that forever, like when you see her in the next 5 years, you still feel the way you felt when you first met her the first day. Okay? So you should marry someone that you are attracted to physically. That's the first step. So I believe that physical appearance matters in a relationship. For me.
Beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder.
Okay.
Are you talking about she being as beautiful as society sees her to be, or beautiful in your eyes as a man?
Now, as a man, I like what you just said. Beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. As a man, you mark your beauties. There are things you call beauty. Let me say a few things.
Please say them.
Hope I don't fall into traps. Me, I am not somebody that like artificial things in a woman. Okay. Now, so when you carry your natural hair, when you go without makeup and all of that, I feel that you are so beautiful, that you have that beauty. That's why you are confident to have been able to go that way. So it sets me on in another part. I look at you from another angle. You may be really beautiful with all your wig and all of that, but I wish you are taking them off to me to see the real face, right? So me, you see, every man has his ticking for beauty. There are people that will say, I don't care about the face, but there's a body shape I want to see. And, you know, and that man will say, okay, anytime I see this body shape, I'm turned on. So I want my woman to be like that. So the man marks the beauty. But in all, you should marry somebody that is beautiful in your own sight. Yes, well, in your own sight.
In your own sight, okay. But women using makeup and all of that, some would say that they have, apart from the glam, some might say they have some blemishes that they want to cover. So are you saying that you would want to see the blemishes if there are?
Yeah, you're talking of a wife here, okay? If I go to marry a wife that have tribal marks, okay, I should know she has tribal marks.
That's right.
And I should know this is my wife and I'm ready to deal with that tribal marks. Okay, now, you're marrying me, right? So if I'm okay with that tribal mark, you have no reason to cover it. Every other person should be okay with it. Now, as a man, I should give you that confidence to say, okay, you know what? You are beautiful just the way you are. I don't know whether you understand me. It may not go the first time, but as we keep living together, as we keep going to events and make you understand that scar there, I am not even saying it. With time, you won't be saying it. Yes.
But if, you know, the confidence is with the woman. And so if she feels, I'm talking for the woman because Gloria Safo is not yet here. So I have to play the role to balance it. If the woman is not feeling confident, it's going to affect how she behaves even around you. It's going to affect when you go out there. You say, I like you the way you are. and then she is not feeling it because she's seen other people also look this way or that way.
Yeah, you see, marriage or relationship is more or less like a contract, right? And in that contract, you must find a way to balance it, so that the two partners will be comfortable with each other. Now, if I am with you at home, I know you have scars and I'm okay with it. If I know that scar is going to work on your confidence outside, I don't have a problem with you covering it while we are going outside.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know whether you understand me now. That is, I don't have a problem with that. But right inside, if I like you, I should like your scars. That's what I'm saying. If I cannot like your scars, let me give you instances. You are beautiful. You know, you have some certain kind of career that I like. But that scar is there and I don't like it. Over time, it won't work because that scar will be like, I don't know. When you see a woman that doesn't have a scar, then you start comparing. You know, so it's better you love the woman the way she is, or accept the woman, or agree on the kind of woman you have.
And it has to be genuine, no?
Yes, whichever word you choose. So.
And then when you go out with her, you have to make sure your head is straight too. If your head branches to another person, you are not even looking or seeing her, there's going to be problem. Oh. That's what it is like.
Yeah, but with now, I'm being careful here.
Yes.
You know, men. You know, the problem we have as men is that it has to do with the environment we find ourselves. Like, let me talk about the US. When you are 18 years old, you already start knowing what you want to do with yourself. Some parents will even set you up to start life, right? But we like this, at 30, you are still not settled. Most men end up marrying what is available, not what they really want to marry. Are you getting me? Because at that age of 30, 32, when the pressure is on you to marry, you've really not settled. But as you start growing, your really taste of a woman start coming in, and it's a factor. So that's looking here sometimes, it's inevitable, but...
So you're going to come small, eh?
Yeah, but sometimes you have to feed your eyes and say, oh,
2 seconds.
Now I buy Honda. I wish I buy Mercedes-Benz, but it's okay. Let's move on.
Oh. Anyway, what do you think about people saying it's not the outward beauty that matters, it's inner beauty that matters?
Yes, as a man, you should tick what you want. It's very important. I just found out something recently, and I'm going to say it here. If you marry because of respect, that marriage will go down.
Hey, say that again.
Yes, I just find that out. If what the woman is bringing to the table is only respect, that marriage will not work. And I'll tell you why.
She respects you.
Yes, if that is only what she's bringing to the table, that marriage will not work.
Explain.
I'll tell you why. Now, most men who are worth to do, who have made everything, will say, okay, I want to marry peace. Okay, I want to bring that girl who will worship me, who will adore me, and all of that. But don't forget that as you are progressing, that girl is progressing, that lady is progressing.
Okay.
As you are getting connected, that lady is also getting connected. In the next 10 years, she will not be that respectful, so to say. That respect you went to pay for may not be on the table in the next 10 years. The reason is, most ladies over-respect you. The reason is, when most of the men that do this, the age is high, and money-wise, they are a lot richer. Okay. But in the next 10 years, you realize that this girl you married at 20 is now 30 years, okay? And she's been with you, and there's something called familiarity. Familiarity makes you lose respect, whether you like it or not.
Okay.
As soon as you start sleeping with a woman, that familiarity starts setting in. And it's only a woman who has been properly trained and has the fear that will still respect you. Otherwise, you now start becoming like a normal person to the person, and it is only love that will start igniting the respect and all of that. So if what you came to the table for is respect, there's no career there, there's no support there, there's no love there, there's no any other thing other than respect, my brother, it may not go for 20 years. You will lose it. Trust me, as soon as that woman start getting powerful, something getting more powerful, she start asking for more respect. And as she's asking for more respect, the respect she asks for you start also going down. So you don't, and again, why you will not go to the table is with only respect is this. Women, they protect their investment.
How?
I'll tell you this. A woman don't invest anyhow. Before a woman start investing in a man, she believes that she's going to stay there for a very long time.
What is she investing?
Okay, I'll tell you this.
Okay.
Now, a man has his money, the woman has her money. Now, you see a woman coming home and buying, okay, she buys this chair without you asking. I'm just giving you instances. She buys this kettle, she buys this microwave. The reason is because she knows that she's going to stay there for long. She's investing in it.
Okay.
Women don't just do, if you are dating a girl now, she has her money, you have your money, okay? And she's coming and she realized that this table is spoiled. I don't know whether they understand me. Some girls will say, oh, baby, buy this table now, the leg don't break. Or bring money, make I buy for you. Because she doesn't see that house that it belongs to me and you. I'm talking of boyfriend and girlfriend, though.
Right.
But you have some girls who will just go and say, oh, this table has broken. Oh, babe, I bought you this table. I noticed it has broken. That is the kind of woman who is saying that this house belongs to me and you and is going to belong to us for a very long time.
Right.
So not until a woman is investing. Now, men should also make it normal to ask their women for money. It's a test of love, trust me.
At what point? Before marriage?
No, whether you are dating a girl, ask her for money, trust me. No matter how rich you are, it's like this. You see children, you buy biscuits. You buy biscuit and you remove one and say, take. She takes it. She will forget that you gave her the biscuit. Then you come back and say, give me biscuit. She will put it behind your back. Until you now show her that, oh, I am the one that gave you, you should now give you the small one. I want you to give her the packet. Some women are like that. So as a man, you may have all the money. It is not now. It is when you grow old, when you are not this powerful again, things may start playing out. So sometimes test your woman. Babe, you know what? I'm kind of broke right now. Can you add your salary to mine? Let's get this problem solved. Oh, the kids are going to school. Things are not too okay now. You know I've been paying for the fees. It's okay. But now, can you just bring your salary? Let me add so that I can pay the fees. Watch her reaction. Watch how she feels giving it to you. Is she going to give you reluctantly? Is she happy supporting you? These are things you need to check. And you need to check it before you enter the one of marriage.
But Destiny, you are yet to enter a serious relationship.
Okay.
The woman has seen you. Maybe you have some. She sees you as you have money. Yeah, so when you ask, she will joyfully give because she knows that, oh, you know. And then it is it's not when you get into the marriage that you really find out who she is.
Now, see, let me tell you something. You should know your woman without her saying anything. It's very important. You should study your woman like book. And don't let her know how much you have studied her. It's important. You should be able to draw out her gestures and everything. Even when she pretends she's okay and she's not okay, you should be able to unveil her. So when she gives you this thing, be able to read whether she's giving you reluctantly or she's giving you out of love.
What are we considering when choosing a life partner is the conversation, and with me in the studio is Nigerian producer, director, and the president of Nollywood Ghana, Destiny Austin Omon, and he is dishing out some controversial matters right now, and you might want to join the conversation. We are live on Facebook at ZFMGH. If you are watching right now, please tell me, what do you think we should consider before choosing a life partner, whether you are a man or a woman? So I want to hear your views. Also on 0544321019. That is the WhatsApp number to send your views on. Okay, so still on the conversation. If I want us to drag that side, we are not even going to finish.
Yes.
But you are saying that to you, character really
matters.
No, okay, character matters,
Yes.
but it's not what you want to look at, because bringing character only to the table, she's going to change. That is
Yes,
your
she will
argument.
definitely change.
But you are not saying that character is not one thing we should look at.
No. Like a man, you have to market. Character, it depends on how much you need it. Character,
Percentage.
20%. Career, 20%. Then support, 20%. I don't know whether you understand me.
Okay.
And upbringing, let me say this again. I'm sorry, but I'll have to say
Please
this.
feel free.
I found out recently that women from broken home, they take it up to their home.
Hey, are you sure?
Yes.
Or
now,
some?
Some. I'll
Okay.
say some.
What have you seen?
I'll tell you why.
Okay.
When a woman is from a broken home, she's passed through a whole lot with that father at home. Okay? And a woman that lives with a man, okay, has a crown, and that crown is seen as the man. Okay? When you go out, everybody, oh, nah, this person's wife, everybody respects that crown. Then when the woman is not with that woman in the house, that crown is not there. And the daughter is seeing the struggle. The daughter is seeing everything she's going through. She is absorbing it. Now, if you marry her into a different environment, that environment is only suppressing that broken home feeling in her. The day the environment becomes toxic, it will bounce out. The day anything makes that environment toxic for her, then she will start feeling like the way the mom was feeling. I'm sorry, but
Okay.
I just found this out recently.
So if you begin, when you are going in for a woman, you're saying that you want to see whether she's from a broken home. If she's from a broken home, irrespective of all the nice things, physical appearance, character, and everything you say, I can't do.
No.
Okay.
A man who knows, a man who gives birth to a baby without
Limbs,
good limbs knows how to carry him. Now, if you know that this lady is from a broken home, and this is what has happened, and you want to stay with this girl, you love her, try as much as possible to purge her of that toxicity. Make sure she is properly healed.
How are you going to do that?
Yes, how you're going to do that is, you see, talk about, make her talk about her growing up. Discuss it to the deep side of it. Let her talk about those things, how she felt growing up without a father. How she felt growing up without, how the struggle her mother went through. You people should talk about it. And you also talk how you feel, with a father, and both of you balance the whole thing. Now, what it means is that you are now telling her that there's beauty of having a father at home, and you are being careful not to return her to that feeling she was feeling
At the time.
at that time. But the problem is, most women will not tell you the truth about their background.
Really?
Yes, I'm telling you the truth.
On what basis are you saying that?
Now, if you meet a lady that comes from a home that is not too balanced, she also watches you and know what your ethics are, what you believe in. It's, for instance, you meet a man who doesn't want a woman that has child, and you look at his utterances, you look the way he talks about it. A woman can choose to not to tell him, I have a child, because you already
anyway.
but you already know he doesn't like it. I don't know whether you understand me. So it's like that.
Let's go straight to money.
Okay.
A woman meets a man. I mean, unfortunately, yes, fortunately or unfortunately, we don't have male-female balance here.
Yes.
But I want you to give me your neutral thoughts. Okay. A woman is from a poor home or an average home and meets a man that who has money. Can that be the basis for which she chooses him over another person?
Of course, it can't be a basis, and most times it's the basis. Yes, I'm sorry, but most times it's the basis. You see, it has to do with our upbringing. I keep saying it. Like I told you the last time, I said with our generation, we are almost into it. We're in the ocean. We are swimming in it. The only people that are lucky is the Gen Z generation. And that is why you see the Gen Z generation, they are running out of marriage without looking back. The Gen Z generation, from 2006, you will not hear any man talking about, I want to wed again. I can assure you this. Now, so we need to prepare the mind of our men to let them know that marriage is not a certificate that you are doing well. I don't know whether you understand me. Don't kill yourself for marriage, because if you die today, that woman and those children must survive. Okay, because a man usually see it as if, okay, I want to be successful. What's our dream when we're small? I want to finish school, have a good job, and get married. Then a woman will say, okay, I want to finish school and I need a good man to marry me. Are you getting me? A rich and good man to marry me. So I think we should start telling our generation that, my guy, no matter how rich you are, don't marry a woman that have no handwork. You will go down. Don't go and believe you are going to buy a woman. It doesn't work. Balance it so that you don't get frustrated in future.
What are your thoughts? Okay, a young lady is going to get married. Maybe she's from an average home, and the parents are saying, this boy, quote unquote, you're going to marry, he doesn't have money, just like us. In fact, he's very poor. And the lady says, well, but I believe in his vision. I am going to struggle for us to make it together. I am going to. And the parents are vehemently stopping that marriage from coming on. Who is right here? Who is right?
I think
the parents or the girl?
Before, I wouldn't have said what I'm saying now. But if it is my son in that situation, I'll tell him to walk out. That's the truth.
If it's your son going to marry,
yes,
you're saying it to favor the men.
No, I'm not saying it to favor the men. Because in the US, you're getting married. The father of the girl does most of everything for you. The father of the girl? The girl. I don't know whether you understand me. Now, it has to be balanced. My son is also a child like the daughter of... Let me say this. I have a baby girl. I have a baby boy. So it's two sides. As much as I'll be telling my son, if they are going to marry you because of your money, don't marry. I will also be telling my girl, make sure you make money so that you don't go and marry somebody because you need poverty alleviation. I don't know whether you understand. It has to be balanced because it is right time we start telling men that your money cannot buy a woman. Your money can only build a woman to some certain extent. So let it not be because you have money and you believe that, okay, I can get any woman and put her in the house. Let men start thinking like that. And our baby girls will also start thinking that I am not going there to get married like a piece of furniture. I need to balance it. If I am looking for a career man, I should have a career as a woman. If I am looking for a man that is rich, I at least something will in my hand to bring on the table. Not you coming from the slump and you want to marry a man that is from cantonment. It's not balancing. And that is where the problem is.
Where comes also the love? So people say they met somewhere and they fell in love, okay? And they now started looking at their backgrounds. So one comes from the slum, one is in cantonments, like you said. What is wrong with that?
You can't really decide if a woman fell in love until you are on the same balance with that woman.
And that means you can't also determine that from the beginning.
No, what I'm saying is, women don't really fall in love going into marriage. About 40% of the marriages, you see women falling in love. What they look at is protection, financial security. Okay, some will look at is he handsome? Am I going to bear great children? So when they see all those things, they are okay, love or not love, they go into it. It's only a man that want to marry somebody that he really loves. And the reason is because he is on top, he can afford it. If a woman can afford it, a woman will also not marry somebody that is not handsome, somebody that is not this, somebody that doesn't have a career. So it's like that. That is why I will say it should be on the balance. If you want your daughter to marry a doctor, also push her to be a lawyer also. Do your best.
Okay.
Do your best. If you want your daughter to marry a billionaire, at least she should be a millionaire to some extent.
Why is that? Let's put the money aside. You said doctor.
Yes.
So I want my daughter to marry a doctor. She should just push her career upwards.
Yes.
What happens when there is that imbalance in a relationship? And we are still talking about what to look out for when choosing a life partner. Why is that important?
Let me tell you this. If you are a doctor of about 35 years and you are going to marry a lawyer that is, say, 32 or 30 or even 28, you are both going there as professionals. The respect is there. Respect, number one. And this respect may not shrink because you are growing together. This one is developing, this one is developing. But in a situation, see, let me use the typical example of the Muslim people.
Right.
An adult going to marry a younger girl, it now becomes the responsibility of that man to literally train this girl. The cost of that training may take 20, 25 years. And by the time the training is over, this man is like 60 going to 70 years. And this woman has now grown to like 35, 40 to become a very big and powerful woman. And at that point, you see that man start getting depressed because that woman will treat her the way she wants. So let's say, for example, they are almost of the same level. They grow together. By the time I'm 60, you are 55 or you are 50, whatever the age doesn't really matter. But we've come to that point in life that experience have taken us to that level. You see that it will be very difficult for you to now say, okay, I have now found what I want. I don't know whether it's you see, the problem is always ladies getting to where they never dreamt of getting to. That's just the point.
And what happens with that?
When it's not a problem. But like you, for instance, you are a career person, and you met a career person, and you say, okay, we are on the same balance. Let's move on. The respect is there. You are not dreaming to be more than what you cannot create for yourself now, because you've already started creating it. You've started a journey. What the man can only do is to support that journey. Okay, not somebody that is sleeping that has not even worn her shokoto. Then you wake and say, let's continue, let's go on this journey. My brother, you will take the journey, you will start revising. So that is what is happening.
So you're saying, so when there is beauty, there is character, and everything that will give you peace. Forget about even age difference. So you are 35, she's 32, let's assume. And there is everything of that sort. And she's also perhaps even working, okay? And you are an actor. And she is a banker, or she is a hairdresser. What are you saying? Are you saying that she should come at par with you so that the respect will be there?
Okay, now, I am not saying that obviously they cannot be balanced. I did say something. I say you take what you want. There are men that will say, I will not go for a career woman. I want to go for a business woman. Okay, that's what you want. But make sure that business, it's on the scale that you really want that business to be. Financially. Let me give you a typical example. Maybe I'm earning 10,000 Ghana cedis. And I said, I want a woman who wants to do business. And I go for a woman that is earning like 500 cedis. I don't know whether you understand me. At first, it wouldn't be anything because I believe my money can cover everybody. But when we start going 5 years, 6 years, 7, it becomes something. Because I realize that what she's bringing to the table as partnership is not even up to 1% of what I'm putting in there. So if she is not paying with the peace, if she's trying to be a little bit arrogant, you see that guy will just be, oh, come on, after all.
Exactly. That doesn't put food on the table. So in effect, you're saying that money should be a factor when you are choosing a life partner.
Yes.
On both sides, both the man's side and the woman's side.
Yes.
So there is nothing wrong with a woman saying this man should have some money because otherwise I can't survive.
Yes, there's also nothing wrong with a man asking a woman on the first date, what do you do for a living? How much is your salary? How much do you earn? We should normalize that. Yes. The same way you meet me and say, what do you do for a living? I said, okay, I do this, I do that. You see, okay. I should be able to ask you on the first date, what do you do for a living? How much do you earn? We should normalize all this.
Destiny Austin Orman, yes, we have 3 minutes to go. Let me ask you, because you will have to come back again. Let's continue with this conversation next week. Okay. And I want you to commit yourself right now. Say amen to that. Because we have not done half of the conversation.
That is, if I see where to go home from and the women do not catch me on the road, and if I see a house to enter and they not lock gates, make I sleep outside, then we are fine. We
have security for you because you are making points which themselves are topics to be broken down. You will come back again, sir, to continue. But I've been speaking with Nollywood Ghana chapter founder and president, as well as producer, director, and actor. I forgot to add Nigerian Destiny Austin Orman. Thank you so much. We tried to have a double-sided conversation, okay, that would favor both the men and the women. We'll know what to do when you are coming back again. That is not a trap. Thank you so much for spending your time with us. We have for you something lovely from our sponsors, from Doman Foods, and we will present that to you as soon as practicable. Thank you so much for coming.
Yes, Calabar Kitchen, she sends a message. She said I should tell you that we are doing great together, trying to push ourselves soon.
Hey, so, thank you so much. Mama Joyce, right?
No, Mama Glory.
Mama Glory. Mama Glory, thank you so much. And wherever you are, we'll come and have a good conversation that will push the agenda also forward. Thank you so much for coming. And this has been the conversation. What should you look out for when choosing a life partner? I've been doing this with Nollywood president, Nollywood Ghana president, as well as producer and actor and director Destiny Austin Omon. He is a Nigerian based in Ghana most of the time. Thank you so much for your time. And I am NYA the brand. I'm coming back with the softer side of